everybody, this is Dr. Langdon, board certified pediatrician, mom of 6 and grandmother to 2, here today with a reminder of why it is not a good idea to drink raw milk. You may know that in some states it is now legal to purchase raw milk. That is milk from a cow or other animals, I presume, like goats who make milk for human consumption, that has not been pasteurized. So pasteurization is a process that uses heat to kill harmful bacteria and viruses. And through the years, it has proven itself a very effective way to rid the milk of these dangerous germs that can make people sick. Now, there was a recent journal article in one of the CDC journals, Emerging Infectious Diseases. It was the one on April 29th of 2024. And it talked about a case study or an example of some cats on a farm in Texas. These cats drank raw milk from cows who were infected with avian flu or bird flu, H5N1. Now, half of the cats that drank raw milk from the cows who were infected died of this bird flu, which is really very sad. Now, don't panic yet. There are no cases of human transmission from cow's milk of H5N1 or any deaths that we know of, so that's reassuring. But it does prove that this virus can pass from mammal to mammal through unpasteurized milk. So that's really a big concern. The reason that we worry about unpasteurized milk is it can accidentally pass on many germs that can be fatal and cause humans to have some pretty severe consequences: violent vomiting, diarrhea, dehydration, cramping, flu-like illness. Yuck, not good. And the people who are at most risk are children under the age of 5 and older adults older than the age of 65 for multiple reasons. And so it's very important that these populations not consume raw milk. And really, why would anybody need to consume raw milk when you consider the possible consequences? So in a public health move that's almost unusual, we have everybody in complete agreement. The American Academy of Pediatrics, the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, all agree that we should not consume raw milk. So what germs are we worried about? Well, specifically, you can contract E.Coli through raw milk. You can contract salmonella. You can contract brucella. You can even contract tuberculosis and listeria and so many germs that you really don't want because they're very dangerous and can be life-threatening. Now, some people worry about the pasteurization process itself is going to harm the nutrients in the raw milk, and that is not the case. The milk contains still the same amount of protein, carbohydrates, fat, all the things that it had before. The pasteurization process does not harm. And I don't know if you guys can appreciate just how important this process was to making dairy products safe. So we recommend, pediatricians recommend, not consuming raw milk and not even eating products that are made from this same raw milk. I hope this has made sense for you guys and you realize how important it is to protect the children and the elderly and really everyone against these possibly very dangerous infections that can be passed through the milk if not pasteurized. Thanks. Feel free to ask any questions. Hope this was helpful. One more thing I forgot to mention, that some of these farms who sell the raw milk claim that they routinely do bacterial cultures on their milk for surveillance, but there are documented cases of people getting sick from these very farms who claim to do that, so that's not enough. And one of the germs I forgot to mention was Campylobacter, so we're worried about Salmonella, E. coli, Campylobacter, Listeria, Brucella, now this H5N1, and tuberculosis. Thanks.